Hi guys, Kelsey here. High school. Freshman year, my brother is a senior, my sister is a junior, and I played sports with the sophomore class. So my transition from middle school to high school was very easy. I was very quiet back then, and I mean I still am a little bit, but definitely not as quiet as I was freshman year. Um, yeah, not much happened freshman year for me, other than I hated geometry and it was hard for me. It was probably the hardest class I've had in high school, even though I'm currently in calculus. Um, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I was gonna share my embarrassing freshman story. Um, there's two doors to Mr. Kaufman's room, and I had him for seminar. And so this is the door closest to the office, and this one's like his second door. And so from my older siblings, for some reason, I got the impression that he was like fresh out of college. Anyways, so I peered into the first door, and I go, "Oh, sorry, wrong classroom." So then I walked back, like, down the hall, and then I went back into the second door, and I looked in, and I go, "Oh." And then, so, like, I kind of stepped back a little bit, and I realized that was Mr. Kaufman's classroom. So I left this door, and I walked all the way back around, and I went back inside the first door, and it was just really awkward and embarrassing. Especially on my first day. But anyways, sophomore year was state basketball. That was a blast. I was only a bench warmer. But still, the amount of support that I got from the community, my teachers, peers, people that I didn't even know, and like just random people coming up and telling me how proud of me they were, even though they knew that I was just a bench warmer. I mean, I know I was a part of the team, and it was so important that they had like defense at practice. But yeah, it was just really neat to be a part of something that got so much support and such a positive impact on Russell. Or not impact, but more influence. Um, okay, junior year. That was the year my sister moved to college, and it was also the year I planned prom. It was not fun at first. Actually, the only time it was fun was when packages started coming in, and that was like the beginning of April. So basically, it was not fun for like a lot of months. Yeah, that felt like everybody was against me, and I really learned a lot and I matured a lot through those couple months. And then I think about that time, I started realizing that if I'm spending my time and my energy to something, then I want to spend it on something that I enjoy and something that makes me happy. And so that's kind of one impact that I hope I made on Russell. Yeah. And then senior year, I actually had senior tea tonight. There was no tea, it was just punch. But I mean, now that there's only 4 days of school left, it's really starting to set in that high school is pretty much over. And pretty soon I'm going to be moving on, which will be to Franciscan University of Steubenville in Ohio. Excuse me. It's in Ohio, and it's like 19 hours away. So that'll be interesting. It's a long ways away. But, yeah, I'm going to miss you all. And I hope to be able to come back and see you guys as much as I can. Maybe at a 5-year class reunion. I'm just kidding. I'll come back more often than that. But, so the impact I hope I made on Russell. As previously mentioned, I hope that people saw not only that I was very active and took advantage of all the opportunities in high school, but that I knew when not to take advantage of those opportunities. Um, I hope people didn't just see me as the girl with like the 4.0 and just got, that's, nah. I hope they saw that I kept a positive attitude. I persevered through high school. I put academics above other things. But then again, I wasn't afraid to have fun and just really enjoy myself and live each moment to the fullest. I've really enjoyed growing and maturing with you guys throughout the years. I kind of feel like we're all starting to getting to know each other on like just a different level than obviously when we were young. But yeah, I wish you all the best of luck, and I hope to see you in the future.